Got an awesome idea. How about I unmute the mic? All right. Good afternoon, everyone. It is close enough to 1. Hello. Welcome to RGL TV's DOScember event. I play a bunch of DOS games all weekend. Gonna be a very cool event. Got a lot of neat speedrunning stuff here, but this is not a speedrun. This is a casual / showcase of one of my favorite Sid Meier games and probably one of my favorite games ever. You see, like, if you've got like a sports car, right? You don't want to just slam on the gas pedal, try to go from 0 to 100 immediately. All it's going to do is it's going to go, and you're going to kick up a bunch of smoke on the tires, and you're not really going to go anywhere. You'd accelerate gradually. That's why I'm here. All right, so this is Sid Meier's Covert action. First, we need to set up the game. Press any key to continue. How about enter? Enter's any key. I will probably have to adjust that window as well. But... There we go, there it is. Okay. So, but that's okay. All right, so Sneaky Guys at MPS Labs, version 447.01. That's a lot of versions. That kind of tells you a little bit about what's going on under the hood of this game. The game is really kind of a collection of mini games all wrapped up in a spy theme. Get into that. So in Sid Meier's Covert action, joystick and keyboard. Joystick in this case. I'll actually automatically detect the joystick. I have to move. Hopefully that's okay. Okay, that should be good balance-wise. So, we'll just quickly watch it. So Sid Meier's Covert Action is a game Sid Meier did while Sid Meier and his team. Oh, Junior and okay. So it was a game that Sid Meier, I guess, designed kind of between Pirates and Civilization. It is a sort of collection of games wrapped up in a spy theme earlier. So what I'll do is I'll briefly show each of kind of the components so that you can see how they all fit together before you. So let's practice a skill, and we'll practice it on we'll do it on the easiest difficulty. And we'll do the combat skill. This is going to be the main kind of meat and potatoes of this game. So in the combat section, you have, let's see. So you have 11 items to choose from. You can take 5. Typically what you want to take is the camera, the motion detector, the armor, and the safe cracking kit. Game still sounds a touch loud. We can fix that, I think. How's that? Better? I know the game is currently not on the screen. There it is. Nice. Alright, so, very briefly, what I've chosen here is the Uzi, which makes shooting things easier, the camera, which lets me take pictures of evidence, the motion detector, on the little mini-map on the bottom right, I can see enemy age. The Kevlar armor lets me take 3 hits before I die instead of 1. Normally you can take 1 hit and the second incapacitates you. With the Kevlar armor, you can take 3 hits. And the safe cracking kit, as you would expect, opens. Bugs are used for getting additional information. If you just on and are not worried about arresting an agent. And you can usually find grenades on body. So, okay, whoops. So we can enter door number 1 or door number 2. We'll go in door number. There are a bunch of dudes in that room, kind of to my down and to my right. And I photograph things. I'm not going to actually find anything here because this is just the mini game. In the actual mission, likely I would find some sort of evidence on the case I am pursuing. So these things with the X's on them, those are saves. Those will typically have really good information in them, or items, but again, this is just a mini game, so... let's go battle some foes. Hop over here. Crawl around. Try to be stealthy in here, but... be playing on a difficulty where hopefully that... Okay, these things here are computers. Enter them and you get a letter in the password. Okay. Got him! There we go. Alright, so that took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, so I set off the alarm. Or a grenade over there. Oops, I just got myself. I need to exit that room. Because that room is full of gas, and I do not have a gas mask on. No. That's not great. What is that? I believe that's T... Okay, so I think the password is terrain. So Yep, access confirmed. So again, were I in, like, a mission, what I could do here is I could search for some piece of evidence. Either a criminal gang, the name of someone on the case, a city. I search for Paris, for instance. No data, okay. There's not going to be any data here because, again, things out of this, that's fine. The problem is I have not left myself a way out of it. This clown probably has a gas mask because I'm now disguised. That's neat. Okay, so the gas is now dissipated. Now, you just go. F10, there it is. Alright, F10 is how you slip. Alright, and you slip out. If you, you can also try to make arrests there. So let's look at that on the hardest difficulty. Let's see what that's all about. Saw it on the easiest difficulty. Let's try it on the hardest. Try combat on the hardest difficulty. See how we do. The answer is we're not going to do well. This is why we don't play on the hardest difficulty. So only one entrance, that's cool. Alright, so there are a lot of dudes over there. We want to close the safes up. I somehow survived that. I'm frankly surprised. What typically happens is, the first thing that happens when there are enemies near you is they throw a grenade into the door. I don't know why I just didn't shoot there, but there you go. That's why we don't play on. Why we don't play on that difficulty. Alright, practice a skill. We'll do another skill. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Don't hit the wrong button, folks. Let back up. For some reason, if you hit the wrong button, it just decides you want to play the main game. The main game is a lot of fun. We'll get there. We're not going to get there yet, though. I have components to show you. Practice the skill. Again, we'll do the easiest difficulty. This time we'll go to the driving skill. This minigame is awful. I try to not do this whenever I can. But this is, you're basically trying to tail a suspect to their hideout. You will probably never see me do this in the main game. This is the one minigame where they could just... I have no idea why that might be something. Alright, so you're basically trying to tail an enemy car. With a tracking device, you can track them a little more easily through this. Max speed is kind of obvious, how fast it can go. Handling is either fair or excellent. A car with excellent handling can turn on a dime, immediately go 180 degrees back and forth. A car with fair handling cannot. Conspicuosity, which I don't know if that's a word, is basically how suspicious tailing the suspect is. Alright, there we go. So, that's... Alright. That was pretty easy. I'm not even going to demonstrate the hardest difficulty on that, because like I said, I don't expect that. We may need to do that to run from other, from enemies, but we're not going to track an enemy like that. So, alright, we'll move on to practicing another skill. We'll stick with the local disturbance level. Cryptography. It's cryptography. I don't know what you want me to say about it. So on the easiest difficulty, each letter corresponds to a single other letter, and it will give you one letter. Alright, so I is probably M. That's probably M. Let's see, do we have any three? Letter words here. Looks like we do, yes. Alright, so VKT on the end. Probably that. K is that. What does that get us? Okay. Probably not it, but... I would prefer you not help, but... Okay, yeah, this... Alright, that looks... Alright, I can get there from here, I think. F. Fellow warriors of the M18. Now is the time for... Pair of false friends. W. mercenaries, political. Okay, there we go. Once you get to a certain point, it will decode the rest of the message for you. So, that's how you do cryptography. So let's check out what that's like on the hardest difficulty. Yeah. So, you don't get the helpful letter, you don't get spaces, you do get periods between sentences, but there's not necessarily a one-to-one correspondence between letters. In other words, if I find that an N, like I don't know what this is right, but N is E, there could be other E's elsewhere in this puzzle. We will... I just wanted to show what that looked like on the hardest difficulty. Finally, there is electronics. This is wiretapping or bugging someone's car. So the idea here is you have the little dashing lines with dashes on them. Those are currents. You want to turn off the currents to the telephones, while at the same time avoiding turning currents on to bells, the alarms. Alarm, that would be bad. This would be a terrible move to make. The piece on the very bottom is the piece you have kind of in your inventory. If you push a button, you will swap it with the piece that you have highlighted. Also be a bad move to make. And were I playing the main game, that would probably pop up some piece of evidence, but because I'm not, it's just... not do anything for me. Okay. That will not do much, but I can... that, which itself is not helpful, but I can do that with. Okay. So that's pretty simple on the easiest difficulty. Let's check out what that looks like on the hardest difficulty. Electronics. Global crisis. Okay, so a few things to note here. These pieces with the lower, with kind of the border around them, immediately to the left of the one I've highlighted, that means you cannot move those pieces. You will also notice there are hidden pieces here. And there are also negators. So these not gates that switch the current to the opposite of what. Have fun. I think think I can do that and turn that off. Nope, set off an alarm. So that's another reason we will not be playing on the hardest. Okay, so we have... Alright, so now that I've shown you all kind of the components of this game, let's get into a mission. So, let's load a save game. So, I am playing as Max EmptyEye Remington. My rank is 0010. You begin the game at 0099, and you can eventually go down to 0001. The overarching plot of the game is there are 26 criminal masterminds you need to arrest. But the game is mission-based, so if I were to start a new game and I were to resume this game, you, the audience, would get the same covert action experience. Also have here, I have a handy-dandy notepad that contains some information from my previous mission, as well as the masterminds I've already arrested in this game. So, let's go into this. Let's play a mission, shall we? Alright. There's more to this Ray-Ban incident than needs to. Keyhole satellite has got the opposition stirred up. So, in the previous mission... Hi, Mario. Oh, Mario. Starting to get some good intelligence from that bird. Alright. So, previously we stopped a crime related to the Ray-Ban satellite. Got some information on the mastermind. This is the chief. This is also the chief. This is Mario the cat. Everyone say hi to Mario. Mario is probably going to get kicked out soon, but... So, Max Remington, in the manual for the game, it mentions that basically Max Remington is a... By the way, you will notice Max, gender-neutral name. You can play as either Maximilian or Maxine Remington. The game will just call you Max, either. Weirdly progressive for a game from circa 1990, in that it doesn't have an effect on the gameplay at all. It changes your sprite a little bit, and it changes your ending screen. The actual missions play. Well, that's neat. The backstory to the game is essentially Max Remington is a super spy who is good enough at their job that they only need to take the cases that they personally find interesting or challenging enough. With one exception, you see Max Remington is a American patriot, American hero. So if the President of the United States directly calls on Max, Max will be there, no questions asked. You know who's about to be out with no questions asked? Yes, you. One moment, everybody. By the way, this is a little bit of a nostalgia trip. Many years ago, in the early days of RGL TV, this was the first game I ever played on it, as like a special guest slot, long before I was... So maybe a fun trivia there. If we ever do like a, I don't know, anniversary RGL TV trivia there. The first game I ever played on the stream, it was this. Okay, moving along. Okay, operation in preparation somewhere in Europe. The operations can either be in, like, the Americas, Europe, or I believe Africa is the other one. But either way, direct action is one of the criminal groups that... We have Europe, direct action. We need to prevent the operation from succeeding, capture the participants. Double agents are active in the CIA, so we may get false info. Mislead us. This is copy protection. For whatever reason, the GOG version keeps this in, but it's cracked. I can pick any of these, and it'll be fine. Pick that one. Cool. All right, we're cleared. Some info we picked up over the past few days. Cool. All right. We think it's linked to this operation. I hope it is. Give me some good infos. Hit me with the info. All right. Liberian passport to the PFO. All right. This, by the way, not one of Sid Meier's favorite Sid Meier games, and this notepad I have over here is why. He thinks it tried to do too much, and by the time you make progress in one aspect of the game, you kind of forget what you were doing in some other aspects. Which, he's not wrong, but I like that. I view that as a positive. Like, I feel more like a super spy helping catch criminals because I need to constantly be keeping notes on my clues, etc. So, what else do we have? That agent, okay. Telegram. Frog, okay. I'll say guy with glasses and mustache. What else do we have? Homely Park 6 in Athens, okay. Okay. Telegram to Prague. Prague might be a good place to start our search here. Alright, there's the photograph. Kind of bald. That guy is probably a suspect of some kind because that's now the second time we've mentioned Liberian passport number 49 in the PFO. And Western Union number. Alright, sent to Berlin. So that guy. Got anything else for me? The rest is up to you. Okay, so not a whole lot to go on here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so it is 2 a.m. on October 2nd, 1990. Alright, so we don't have any crypto messages. Not going to be very helpful. I got the data section. We have Yezid Nidal, who is the master. Also looks like, okay, yeah. Yezid Nidal is the mastermind. We need to actually get him the... Always try searching for that name. That was a name we picked up in the previous mission. So let's check our... Oh, anything? Alright, so we're in Washington, right? Alright, so there's a PFO safe house here. Cool. Some of the things we can try checking for are direct action. Okay, so there's a PFO office in Berlin. I don't need to check that. Not a PFO office in Prague. And what do we know about... Oh, we know nothing about the direct. Good. Alright, so let's take a look at the activity report. Maybe that'll give us something to go on. PFO, yep, Prague, Berlin. Okay, so that's... Alright, let's head out here. Go to the PFO safe house and let's see if we can pick up some... Alright, so we're at the PFO safe house. The first thing we want to do is we're going to place a wiretap. Our electronics. The guards are unsuspecting. I have 9 minutes to complete this. Pretty easy difficulty, say, as I proceed. Alright, we can do that, which Yeah, that should get me some info. Alright, there's a name. That's something. And anything else? No. Okay. That not super helpful. Okay. Yazid Nadal is a member of the... By the way, because I'm playing on... I forgot to mention, this save file is on the second difficulty. It's on the National Threat difficulty. So there are some clues here that will be false clues. They will lead me nowhere in the case. I need to get rid of those. That I need... Alright. Liberian Pass. Abraham Afafat. Okay. Telegram Western Union 3 of interest. Ruthless terrorist and was sent to birth. Okay, so let's go bust into this building, see what information we can get. And take the standard loadout. We mentioned motion detector, Kevlar armor, safe cracking kit. And we'll enter door number 1, sure. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Nothing there. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate that. Here we go. Recruiting information about you. Oh, also. Might be some kind of kidnapping. Abraham Arafat, operations organizer. Oh, Agent Z received a message. O-N, 6 letters. Okay. Not a lot to go on there. Probably the PFO. That is Salim Hossein. Got another message. Message to Lisa Blue. Alright. So those messages can give us some juicy information. Agent Z is a member of the PFO. Close this, please. Thank you. For some reason, you can find info in toilets. Message from a Salim. Alright, Ibrahim Afafat has been spotted in Madrid. Alright, sweet. Recruiting information, great. Yeah, really. Bathtub you can't do anything with. Art a photograph of Salim Hossein. What's that dude? Okay. He isn't. There's a lot of PFO dudes here. Alright. Frog here. Alright, we're getting some good info here. Not much to do in this room. Okay. Photograph of Yazidni doll. Oh, it looks like that. Cool. Recruiting information about Salim. Photograph of Agent D. Recruiting information about Agent. Alright, so Lisa Bloom. Alright, so now we're getting some good stuff here. I blank. Salim Hossein of the PFO. Recruiting information, okay. Washington, real. Okay. Athens, alright. Got at it. No! Okay, great. Alright, so I set off the alarm. That's not ideal. Telegram, RCH. That, okay. Yeah, for the Union, yeah. Hey, friend. Alright. That guy out, that's fine. The game hand waves all of the manual, by the way, hand waves all the violence by basically implying you're using rubber. Somehow, like, super high-tech, non-lethal. Why? I don't know. Ooh, safes, okay. 10, okay. Finance? There's a pretty limited number, there's a pretty limited bank of words. Ooh, okay, here we go. Gas mask. Okay, cool. If I want to now, I can chuck these gas grenades into room. Nothing in those photographs. Let's see. What do I want to let's try to get some more info on our mastermind. That give me Paris. Okay. How are you today, David? I hope everyone's doing well. Kick this event off. Hope we can complete this mission by the time. This person was identified. PFO, well, yeah, we need 8 PFO operatives on this. Use a gas grenade just because I could. I had it at my disposal. Nothing there. L. Oh, before we leave here. Word perfect. Yes. PFO agent in Prague. There we go. So I don't need to search. No data. There it is. Okay, recruited in Budapest role. 11 a.m. All right, I think. Good for now. We're gonna go back into the CIA office. Uh-oh, bulletin. Interpol. Newsnet. A large quantity of plastic explosive purchased today in the city of Prague. Person or persons unknown. This doesn't sound great. We may want to stop that. Alright, so go to the crypto branch. We try to decode these messages. We should be able to get a lot of good info. Alright, so let's start with this one. Alright, so PFO. Alright, so I bet this is going to be something like try FT that's okay. Try this PP. Yeah, okay. So this is, I think it's regards from our brothers. And I happen to know this just because I've played this enough, certain messages kind of come up over and over. Okay, yeah, so just for some reason, the is there twice. Regards from your brothers in the PFO. To achieve our goals, it is necessary to destroy the uplink ground station. Will be rewarded. Some aspects of the situation remain unclear. Thanks for your assistance, PFO. Send us details of your activities in Madrid. Echoes with praise of your successes. Okay. What does that get us? Okay, so. And Ibrahim. Have more messages that we can. That. So okay. Do we have something about PFO? So I think that second sentence, that GNGS, I think that's even here. And here in Madrid, maybe? Are that's noted. Yeah, okay, Destiny is our ally, is another thing you see a lot. Put this up here. In Madrid, your efforts are noted. You are to acquire. Plan, okay. Of the uplink ground station needed for operation. Deliver them to the bomb placement team. Excellent work. Salutations to our loyal comrades of the direct action. Okay. All right, so Lisa Bloom. Okay. Oh. Any other messages we can do? I think there's one more we can do. So, gonna give me here. Okay, I think so. All right, there's even here in. I think I see even here in Madrid. All right, I think I see that sentence again. All right, remember who you are dealing with here, okay? Hi, Al. Alright. It's vital that you provide a large quantity of plastic explosives. Bomb expert as soon as. Commend your excellent work. Written of the PFO. Salute you! Even did. Hey! Jamie loves games coming in with a raid. Thank you, friend. Welcome to more covert action. Alright. Alright, so Berlin. Oh, Berlin. Okay. Paris. Do we know that? Do. Problem is, without knowing their role. Oh, Athens. What do we know about? Oh, also, all right. So Athens. Actually, know what Yasria do, but the problem is, so this is one of the annoying things about this game. So I have. Oh, okay. So we do know that. Okay, so we know their role. They're the mastermind. Cool. I can try to go to Paris, take down the mastermind, and hopefully get a bunch of cool information. That might be the play here. Because you need to know the role of the person. So the problem is here, what I was going to say is, we have the PFO personnel file. We have Yasria Abbas in Athens, Omar Musa in Prague. We know they're doing something. That's really annoying. So I'm going to... Or we have a PFO. Yeah, I'm gonna make a risky play here. I'm gonna try for the mastermind. This may end very poorly. I'm gonna go to the airport. Fly to Paris. Place a wiretap. Okay. Security information about Yasria Abbas. Security information about... Alright. How much that really helps. Direct action agent in... Okay, I guess that helps me indirectly. Determine the rank of Ibrahim Abbas. Organizer, that makes sense. Where do I want to go from here? Well, let me guess. Mastermind. What do you know? Wow. However would I have known? Okay. I mean, you say kids. A fair portion of people, well, I won't say a fair portion, but a non-zero portion of kids born after 2000 are now old enough to drink. Or just like that noted for the record. Alright, so let's break in. Let's arrest this guy. Do I even care about acquiring information in? And if so, how do I go about doing it? Do I care? Alright, we'll go with that and see what happens. Alright, well, I know where the mastermind is, I can tell you that. I have no idea. Hi. Oh, like I said, I know where the mastermind is. Oh, that's my one way anywhere in here. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Getting out of here. Got the mastermind. I'm fine with that. You know that your role was mastermind. Nothing. You got nothing on me. Mastermind breaks down and lists the participants in. Alright. We already knew that. Oh, the DOS TSR driver, okay. I don't believe so. Because this would not have been a CD game, so. All right. Ibrahim Afafat, we knew that already. Ooh, okay. Then okay. Omar Musa is the supplier. That. Prague, yep, we knew that. Lisa Bloom, the direct action. Oh, Yazri Abbas is actually the bomber. Okay. And the mastermind, okay. Alright, Yazid Nidal is taken to the local jail. Mine, I believe, was 5.0. 5.0 and maybe 3.1? Sounds right. Alright. Excellent work, Max. Yazid Nidal is a mastermind we've been tracking for years. Outfit should be out of commission for a long time to come. Excellent. So, now we need to round up all the other suspects. Bulletin. Salim Hossein has gone into hiding. Okay. X that. Alright, presumably because their job is done. So a suspect can go into hiding for one of two reasons. The first is that they have already completed their mission in the crime. The second is that you have basically broken the chain of suspects somewhere such that a person is unable to complete their mission. They will go into hiding at that point, too. Let's check out the direct action. President John McCain. No, it is the chief. Have any coded messages? We do not. And yes, there's not a real time limit, but every action you take in the game, some time passes, and when a certain amount of time passes, you know, the crime is progressing as time passes. Okay, we have, let's leave building. Now let's go to the direct action. Let's actually go back to the data section. So this is what Sid Meier is talking about, right? Direct action. Amsterdam and Paris, yeah, okay. Both Athens and Washington there. Alright, so while we're in Paris, let's go to the direct action building. Tap. Maybe I can get their Athens or Washington locations without having to. Guards are cautious, okay. Whoops, recruiting information about Heinrich. I was not where I thought I was. I got lucky there, I won't lie. Mystical and Genesis. Oh, if Homely Park, okay, so I probably do know where they're at Homely Park 6. However, this will. Tab complete. Alright, so I didn't get a whole lot there. Let me check my data again. Park 6. So I might be able to just go to Homely Park 6 there. Alternately, I can... Alright. Alright, so I want to actually search Washington. I have a lead in Athens. So, okay. I know what I want to do here. Break into building. I think bugs are going to be useful. Abbas. All right. Direct action agent in Rome. I don't know how that helps me. No one's doing anything in Rome. Rhyme. Super helpful. Frequented by direct action. Okay. I don't actually need to do anything. Hi. That is probably escape. Let's search for... Alright, direct action has a hideout in Washington. Beautiful. I don't know what else I necessarily need. Hi. Either way, it's not a name I need to know. Alice Chekhov. Are like these are... These are clues that are not actually relevant to the particular case that I'm trying to... Direct action hideout in Geneva. I don't totally know what else to search for here. I think I... hold on, direct action. What can I even search? Not much. A Bloom, I guess. Who we already arrested. I don't think I'm gonna actually find too much else. If Brosentia ever actually uploaded my Z. Someone recreated the initial Z-SNES sound core for SNES 9X. Hi, buddy. Shot that dude. The back. It's fine, the bullets are non-lethal. The manual says so. Seed? So I just set off the alarm, which is fine. Determine the rank of Lisa Bloom. I'm not sure what else I'm even looking for here. I kind of got the information. Hated the heck out of that guy. But again, I don't know what I'd be searching for. I am. Let's look up one of these names that I know is not involved, like this Alice Chekhov person. Not involved. She's with a Marxist in Amsterdam. That's cool. For Alice Chekhov. Alright. Direct action agent in Berlin. I think I'm gonna find much. I have kind of the information I need, I think. Or... Okay. That's fine. I got what I needed out of that. I now know where the direct action office is. So let's check our data. Let's see who we can go and arrest. Let's look at our... Alright, so Heinrich of direct action in Washington. The bloom of the direct action. Them. Omar Musa in Prague. Okay. Abbas in Prague, Athens, and Prague, Athens. So, I think the play to make here is to go to Athens and try to pick up 2 at once. Where that gets us. When you say you have to pinpoint your search, what do you mean? A long way. Oh, like a name or an item. Okay. You need to, you do need to have, like, you can search a name. So the way it works is Omar Musa has just returned from a trip to Washington. So if you're in a building and you have a name and you search for the name, you will generally get more information about that person. If you're in a given organization in a given city, you can search for either names, organizations, or cities. Searching for a city will tell you, like, if I'm in the PFO building in Athens, if I search for a city like Rome, it'll tell me if the PFO has a building there or not. And if I search for another criminal organization like the Red Battalion, and I'm in Athens, it'll tell me if the Red Battalion has a agency there or not. There are other ways to get some of this info, but okay, so let's check out Homely Park 6. I'm at the unknown building. Dun dun dun. Let's wire it. Unsuspecting. I have 10. One is safe to grab. Heinrich Olsen met. Direct action hideout in Madrid. I'm going to get a whole lot in the way of info here. Matter of, am I gonna? Okay, so that tells me nothing. That doesn't help me in the case. Nothing I can do in this. Safe. So information, evidence in this is random, right? So this safe could be something really good. It could be basically nothing. And if I open it and I get nothing, one of the things I can do, I won't do it, but one of the things I can do is I can exit the building so some time passes and come back and see if there's anything better in this. Okay, well, there's the master plan. I mean, that's cool, but it's not really what I was hoping. The best thing you can find in safes is incriminating evidence that will turn the person into a double agent. Because that sort of gives you the points, prevents the crime, but it lets the timeline continue. Yeah, exactly. It'd be nice if we didn't already have the mastermind. I don't think I'm going to find much in the way of evidence anymore. I think I have everything I need. Okay. Can find any more safes. Not wall safes. Boing. Alright, anyway. Oh. I don't know what I'm going to search for if I'm right, but... Following. Yep, okay. Can you give me anything more on Lisa Bloom? Probably not. No. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can find any more safes in the middle. I have to take the long route to get... I already photographed this, right? And I'm guessing I left the door open. So... Oh, or someone went into the place where the suspect is. Hi. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, okay. Might not even be how you spell shit. One appears to be... Okay, this one appears to be less well. Jeez. I'm making it look easier than it is. The combat controls are actually pretty janky. Just sort of mash the button and, like, tap in the direction. Alright, I got what I needed there. Would have preferred some incriminating evidence, but that's alright. We know your role is research. Alright, Lisa Bloom is taken to the local jail. Working for his Lisa Bloom character for quite a while. Should really... Oh, uh-oh, bulletin. Omar Musa has gone into hiding. Ah, okay. I get the feeling a lot of people are about to go into hiding. It's, yeah. You have Athens, who's the bomber, and then the organizer. And they're probably going to go into hiding after I take it. I'm in Athens right now. Tap their building. It's fine. You're a special agent. Okay. Action. Heinrich Olsen is in Wembley Court. Ah, so that's why they gave me that. All right, cool. So I didn't even have to look at that anymore. Okay. All right. We're nearing the end of our 7:30 p.m. on August. We have what we need. Nothing to note there. There's not a lot of even, like, evidence in this build. I'll just take your stuff. Picture. One of the things that I don't particularly like about this game is that it doesn't have a great way of connecting pictures to other evidence that you... Like, if you have a master plan where you know that someone is a kidnapper, it is possible that even though you have their name and their picture, you won't be able to connect them as being the kid. Really annoying. Nope, okay, well, oh well. But really the only thing I'd be looking for here is walls. Or not wall safes, excuse me, floor safes. The little red ones with the X's. I'm in the rank of Salim Hossein. Hiding, so it doesn't help. Whatever. Pretty barren building, PFO. I already knew that, so... Stay away from the room. Let's see if there's any floor saves. A shot at a floor save. Oh, okay. Well, that was a... Probably end of the case. You know what's annoying? We haven't found any evidence of a CIA double agent yet. That's fine. We know what we have them for. So, Yasir Abbas is taken to... Alright, cool. Serious dent in their operational capacity. Let's go. Alright. that causes time to pass. Alright, let's leave the building. We go our data. The last one left is the bomb specialist and which one is going to be closer? I'm there. Neither one is particularly close. Okay. To Madrid. Hope they don't go into hiding. Bulletin, Interpol, Com intercept. Someone within the direct action. Wired. Some unusual electronic components. Here's some sort of delayed action bomb detonated. Gasp. The guy in Washington. Okay. All right, let's go to the. We want the PFO. Oh, let me just make sure. PFO in Madrid. Yes. I'm gonna gain anything else from wiretap. Hey, how's it going, Smitty? Cards are unsuspecting. We will have 9 minutes. So, quite how I hoped, but also be fine. Met with someone in Prague. Okay. Which we already knew. Timer. Yeah, no, I don't have a timer. I just know roughly how long I need to go for. So. I'm going for about an hour, 40 minutes. This is not a speed run as such. Like I was saying at the start, if you try to go from 0 to 100, it goes poor. So my job is to gently ramp us into the speed running. Door number 1, door number 2. Let's do. I don't need no stinking timer. What I would like, though, are some floor saves. This is a very strange. It is possible that I will not actually be able to get to my. They sometimes do that with the buildings. I don't know what I'm gonna get here. I think the only way to get... What? Is that wrong? Hi. Hi. On higher difficulties, that is a play that will get you murdered because the agents will just throw grenades into the room. On the difficulties I have this set to right now, you can... Well, that's not ideal. You know, I'm just gonna take it. I don't know why there's... Oh, Ibrahim. That's why. I see now. There we go. I don't know why. First time, but... please be, like, floor saves or something. Ibrahim. Someone was trying to throw grenades somewhere, but luckily I got out. You know, your role was organizer. Isn't it true that you received a message? Yes, it is. Cool. All right. Bulletin. Oh, Heinrich has gone into hiding. Okay. All right, so that's going to wrap up the case, folks. All right, so there we go. That about wraps it up. We've been able to put together. So, when you complete a case, you get the complete chronology of it. We got the mastermind, which is awesome. Unfortunately, our score is still not going to be great because a bunch of people went into hiding, and we got no evidence that turned people. When you get lucky, when you get the incriminating evidence, you get double the points for the rest. All right, so Salim Hossein initiates the plan, sends the message out. Ibrahim Afafat, organizing the message, sends the message to Lisa Bloom. Cool. October 2nd, it is vital that you provide us with a large quantity of plastic explosives. You break into the PFO in Washington. Omar buys the explosives. He now has explosives. Traveled to Paris. Broke into the PFO in Paris and arrested the mastermind. So, Salim Hossein now goes into hiding. Their mission's done. Broke into the direct action in Paris. Went to Athens. Bomb specialist meets with the supplier. Alpha Hughes Protecto Master. Heinrich now has the explosives. Broke into the direct action in Athens. Arrested Lisa Bloom. Omar went into hiding. Their mission's done. Broke into the PFO in Athens. Arrested the bomber, so that's nice. Traveled to Madrid. Heinrich buys the bomb parts. Break into the PFO in Madrid, arrested Ibrahim, and now Heinrich Olsen goes into hiding because he could not complete the mission of getting the parts to the bomb. So sometimes you want to not necessarily arrest people as soon as you can. Sometimes you want to let the crime play out if you're trying for an extra high score. You can arrest more people. Things of that sort. Heinrich Olsen went into hiding, unable to complete mission. So. Alright, so, efficiency report. This is how we did. We acquired 18 out of 45 possible points for Salim Hossein. We basically did everything but arresting them. We arrested the organizer, get full marks for that, 35 out of 35 points. Bomb specialist is at large, 10 out of 25. That's not ideal. Flyer also at large, 12 out of 30 points. Again, not great. Did get 30 points for arresting Lisa Bloom, the researcher. 40 points for arresting the bomber. So we got most of the important people. Finally, 200 points for getting the mastermind. That's cool. We did not find the explosives, so we get no points for that. We did prevent the crime. That's 100 points. Neat. One double agent remained undetected. That's annoying. So this is annoying in that the double agent, you just basically lose points for not detecting them. You don't actually get points for detecting them. You don't get 50 out of 50. You would just get 0 out of 0. And that's irritating. So my efficiency rating, 445 out of 605, a 741 total. Rates to 741 out of 1,000. Good work, Max. Looks like you stopped him this time. I did. Stopped the crime. That ground station is our only link with the Keyhole spy satellite. Oh, well, you should maybe get some redundancy on that, Chief. Just saying. Yes, thank you for the raid weapon. Appreciate it. Looks like somebody doesn't like getting his picture taken. And we captured the mastermind controlling the PFO. In this file, I have now arrested 6 out of the 26 masterminds. And you, alright. After a successful case, you deserve some time at the beach. This is the, basically the second best possible ending. Get the Hawney, as TMR would say. This is one of the only things that your gender affects. You would get some scantily clad, you know, beach bros played as Maxine versus The best ending is you're in a ritzy casino at the end. So my score here was 1482. You get double points for playing on National Threat. So you can see the, you can see some of the previous cases where I did really well, where I just got extremely lucky with the increment, as well as getting the mastermind. Here is my complete career. Theft. 1 arrested masterminds. I've arrested 6 masterminds and 44 agents. Masterminds arrested. Cool. Alright. Oh, cool. Alright, yeah, it's actually, it stays 00. That's right. So I have been promoted from 0010 to 009. A commendation from the president. Excellent. Thank you, Chief. Greatly appreciate it. In a previous playthrough I did of this on the easiest difficulty, I got up to 006. It is actually very difficult to get much higher than that on the easy. Even if you knock every mission out of the park. Like, the best mission ending, the casino mission, I'm convinced it's not actually possible to get on the easiest difficulty. Even if you, like, arrest a mastermind and turn every single agent. So. But we will save the game. And also change the difficulty whenever I want. We will come. Alright, game has been saved. Press key to continue. Alright. I know I'm actually a little early, but, Rayo, if you were... throw some music on, and... move along here. If not, I can play some more mini games for 10 minutes. All right. All right. If you're good, I'll throw on some music here. Throw that playlist back on and get going here. So, but thank you all. I will be back tomorrow at about 3:15. Slamming the speedruns to a halt once again. We'll be doing some more dungeon diving with EmptyEye with some more Lands of Law. But stick around. We have lots of cool DOS games coming up all weekend. Coming up, I believe, is God of Thunder. So next game. This is the one I want. That's the one I want. Beautiful. Professional streamer getting the correct intermission screen up. Not saying the right words, but that's okay. All right. Thank you all for checking it out. By the way, if you'd like to, if what you saw here intrigues you, Sid Meier's Covert Action currently on sale on GOG for $1.19 if you live in the. That is, I'm going to sound like Mr. Baby Boomer. Just give up your avocado toast, but seriously, get like a large coffee instead of an extra large for a week, and you too can afford Sid Meier's Covert Action. I love the game. I love all the different elements of it. Does the execution of it get there? A lot of the times, no, it does not. I've already mentioned the useless driving game, which we did none of in the mission. I try to avoid that whenever I can.